What's up, y'all? Listen, I need your help. I need some advice. So check this out. My husband reconnected with his ex, broke up over 10 years ago, through a phone call after we recently fought and they chatted about an hour. After that, he told me he wanted to fly where the ex lived and ask her questions to get closure. That call made me very uncomfortable, but it also made us talk more openly with each other. He felt he got some sort of therapy from the call with his ex. However, during the week after the first call, he was still thinking about questions he didn't ask, and eventually that led to us agreeing that he should talk to her again on the phone. The second phone call was more in depth, 3 hours long. From what he told me, they talked about the good times, the bad times. She lives a very different lifestyle. He seems vindicated because he's living the good life he envisioned, but hers is very different than what they planned when they were together before. At that point, he said both of them agree they won't contact each other so frequently unless necessary. Their interaction now made me feel more like talking to a therapist. He told me he also felt good because he likes the banter and playing mind games to each other to show I lived a better life than you do. After the second call, he told me he was not sure if he wanted to meet her in person, but I know he's leaning toward yes. I was not comfortable with this, with his desire to see her, but eventually said yes because he's already thinking about it. He will find a way to do it. So I agreed for them to meet up, meaning he will fly to her city 3 hours away from us and they will get dinner. He seemed delighted that I agreed, and in a weird way, our interaction seemed happier and he felt closer to each other because of more transparency between us. And although I would have a mood swings because of the meetup, he would agree with all the boundaries I set for their meetup and walk me through why he's not going to do anything crazy. He repeated again and again that goal is to ask questions about past relationships, why they were toxic to each other, and to show her what she has missed by bringing her to high dollar restaurants and high dollar bars. He played you. He 100% played you. Listen, it's been 10 years since they've been together, and now all of a sudden he needs closure. See, when you get into a new relationship, whatever closure you should have got it when you weren't with me. You already been on the phone with the girl twice and it's for 3 hours. And then all of a sudden, oh, I need to go have dinner with her in her city that's 3 hours away. Ma'am, listen. I feel like you truly do trust your husband, and that's good. I'm glad that you do. But you can't be a fool now. You can't be naive now. You can't be a dummy. Like, this doesn't surprise me at all. He sat here and told you he needed to get closure so he could get close to the woman he's with. And then all of a sudden, when you find these texts and you confront him, all of a sudden he talking about getting separated. The reason why, because he wants to be back with his ex. Comment below. What y'all think? What am I tripping? Am I tripping? Y'all tell me what y'all would do below.